It was past midnight, the kind of midnight where the whole world feels like it stopped breathing. Mama had fallen asleep in her chair again, the old one by the window, with the Bible open on her lap like she always did when she missed Daniel. I was on the couch, half asleep, watching the ceiling fan turn in slow, lazy circles. Then came 3 knocks, slow, even, patient. I sat up. My little sister Maya, 12 years old and always braver than me, was already peeking from the hallway, eyes wide and shining in the dark. "Who knocks at this hour?" she whispered. Nobody answered her because nobody knew. 3 more knocks, same rhythm, same calm, like whoever was outside had all the time in the world. I was 19. I told myself I was not scared. I walked to the front door and looked through the peephole. The porch light was dim, but it was enough. I could see a face, and my heart didn't just stop, it fell. It was Daniel, my brother Daniel. 23 years old, same face, same wide jaw, same small scar above his left eyebrow from the time he fell off his bicycle when he was 8. He was wearing a gray hoodie, the one we buried him in because it was his favorite. He was just standing there, hands in his pockets, looking at the door like he had been waiting a long time and didn't mind waiting a little longer. I stumbled back, my shoulder hit the wall. Maya grabbed my arm. "What is it?" she whispered. "Who is it?" I could not speak. My mouth was open, but nothing came out. Daniel had died 14 months ago, car accident on the highway. We stood in the rain at his funeral. I threw dirt on his coffin with my own hands. Mama screamed so loud that day that 3 of our neighbors came running, thinking something had caught fire. And now he was outside our door, knocking, waiting. Maya pushed past me, stood on her toes, and looked through the peephole herself. She went very still. Then she slowly turned to me and said, in a voice so small it barely existed, "That's Daniel." From behind us, Mama's Bible hit the floor. She was awake. I told Mama to stay back. She did not listen. She never listened. She pushed straight past both of us, unlocked the door with shaking hands, and opened it wide. Daniel smiled, that same smile, a little crooked on the left side, exactly the way I remembered it. "Hey, Mama," he said. "Sorry I'm late." Mama made a sound I had never heard a human being make before. She grabbed him and pulled him inside, holding his face, touching his cheeks, crying and laughing at the same time. Maya stood frozen against the wall. I stood frozen by the couch. He looked exactly the same. He felt warm when Mama touched him. He smelled like Daniel, like the cedar soap he always used. He sat down at the kitchen table like he had never left. He asked for water. He asked if there was any of Mama's rice left over from dinner. And then, the thing that made my blood go cold, he looked at me and said, "You still sleeping with the lamp on, big head?" I stared at him. That was our thing, a private joke between just the 2 of us. Daniel used to tease me because even at 19, I kept a small lamp on at night. No one else knew that. Not Mama, not Maya, not a single friend. Only Daniel. "How did you—" I started. He just smiled again and picked up his glass of water. Maya grabbed my hand under the table and squeezed so hard her nails dug into my skin. I squeezed back. Neither of us said anything, but we were both thinking the same thing. Something is wrong. That night I could not sleep. I sat on the edge of my bed and made a list in my head of everything strange. Daniel hadn't asked a single question about where he had been. He hadn't explained anything. He just sat and ate and talked about small things. The weather, an old TV show, a memory from when we were kids. Normal things. Easy things. Too easy. I went to his room at 2 in the morning. The door was slightly open. I pushed it and looked in. He was sitting on his bed in the dark. Not lying down, not sleeping, just sitting, perfectly still, perfectly upright, staring at the wall. I watched him for almost a minute. He did not move. He did not blink that I could see. He just sat there like a man waiting for something that had not arrived yet. I went back to my room and locked the door. In the morning, I called our uncle, the one who had driven behind the hearse on the day of the funeral. I asked him one question, just one. "Uncle Ray, When they closed Daniel's coffin, did you see him? Did you see inside? A long pause on the phone. Boy, he said slowly, why are you asking me that? Just tell me, Uncle Ray. Another pause, then, it was closed casket, son. You know that. The accident was bad. They told us it was better that way. We trusted them. I sat with that for a long time. Closed casket. We had never actually seen him. I went to Daniel's room one more time before sunrise. This time I knocked first. Come in, he said. He was sitting the same way, same position, but this time when I walked in, he turned and looked at me. And his eyes, I don't know how to explain this. His eyes looked tired in a way that had nothing to do with sleep. Like something behind them had been carrying a very heavy thing for a very long time. You know, don't you? He said. It wasn't a question. I sat down on the chair by his desk. My legs could not hold me anymore. I don't know anything, I said. That's what scares me. He nodded slowly. He looked at his hands. I need you to do something for me, he said. And I need you to not ask me too many questions. Not yet. What? He looked up, right at me. And for 1 second he looked exactly like my brother. Like the real one, the one I grew up with, the one who taught me to ride a bike and covered for me when I broke Mama's good plate. And I felt something crack open in my chest. There's something in the house, he said quietly. Something that came here the same night I did, something that followed me. And it is not me that you should be afraid of. The lamp in his room flickered. Once, twice. Then it went out, and from somewhere deep in the house, from the direction of Mama's room, we heard 3 slow, even, patient knocks. Whatever came home that night, it was not alone. And whatever knocked on Mama's door, it was not Daniel.